Hi students, my name is Nitesh Nahara Shet. I am from Manara. So last class we discussed about a topic from 8th standard, that is linear equation in one variable. In linear equation in one variable we last discussed about linear equation on one side and number on the other side, and linear equation on both sides, and also their applications, and also we solved some of the problems. So let us come to the last topic of this chapter, that is equation reducible to simpler form. That is equations reducible to simpler form. So equation reducible to simpler form. Reduce means we have to solve here. So here the variable or the linear equation in one variable. So we are expressing some of the equation here. So after that we have to find the value of x. So let us discuss about equation reducible to simpler form by taking some of the examples. 3t minus 2 divided by 4 minus 2t plus 3 by 3 is equal to 2 by 3 minus t. 2 by 3 minus t. We have to solve this equation, or we have to reduce this equation into simpler form. So otherwise we have to solve. After that we have to find the value of t here. So firstly I will take the LCM of this 2. Otherwise I will take this minus t, transposing minus t to the LHS side. So 3t minus 2 by 4 minus 2t plus 3 by 3 plus t is equal to 2 by 3. So we can either also simplify that, because so here I will write this as a 3t by 4 minus 2 by 4 minus 2t by 3 plus minus of plus, so is equal to minus only here, so 3 by 3 plus t is equal to 2 by 3. So I will transpose all the numbers, all the constant to the left RHS side and remain the term that having t is in the LHS side. So that is 3t by 4 minus 2t by 3 minus plus t is equal to, so 2 by 3 minus 2 by 4 I will write into the RHS side. I will transpose this to RHS side. After transposing minus 2 by 4 to convert it into plus 2 by 4. Then here minus 3 by 3. So I will after transposing it becomes plus 3 by 3. So from that we have to take the LCM here. So from the both sides. So here what is LCM? 4 and 3 is there. So I will take 12 as the LCM. So if we have to multiply with 3, here also we have to multiply with 3. So that means 90 minus, here we have to multiply with 4. Also here we have to multiply with 4. 80 plus, so here we have to multiply with 12. Also here also we have to multiply with 12. Value t is equal to, here we have to take the LCM. So what is the LCM here? 12 is the LCM. So here we have to multiply with 4. Here also we have to multiply with 4 here. So that means 8. Here we have to multiply with 3. Also here also we have to multiply with 3. That means 6. Plus here we have to multiply with 4. Here also we have to multiply with 4 is equal to 12. So here the denominator part is also 12 is there. Here also denominator part is 12 is there. So I will cancel out both the denominators. So if I transpose this side, if it comes to the numerator, then automatically 12 get cancelled. So here what we have, 90 minus 80 means 1t is plus 12t means 13t is equal to 8 is equal to 14. 6 plus 8 is equal to 14. 14 plus 12, 26. So 13t is equal to 26. We got 13t is equal to 26 here. I will transpose this 13 to the RHS side, and t is equal to 26 by 13. T is equal to what? 2. So this is the simpler form of this equation. 3t minus 2 by 4 minus 2t plus 3 by 3 is equal to 2 by 3 minus t. So we have to simplify by transposing all the numbers to the one side and variables on one side. We already discussed in the last classes. So here, so this is the method to solve these like problems. So let us move on to the next problem. Next problem is 3y plus 4 divided by 2 minus 6y is equal to minus 2 by 5. So we have to simplify this equation into simpler form. So that is, here firstly I have to cross multiply this. So I will transpose this 2 minus 6y into RHS side and 5 into LHS side. So what we get, 5 into 3y plus 4 is equal to minus 2 into 2 minus 6y. So here we have to multiply each term with 5. Here we have to multiply each term with minus 2. So 5 into 3 is equal to 15y plus 5 into 4, 20 is equal to minus 2 into 2, minus 4, minus 2, minus 6, plus 12, y. So after that, here it becomes the variables on both sides. After that, we have to convert it with a linear equation on one side and number on the other side. That is 15y. So here we have to transpose plus 12y to the LHS side and plus 20 to the RHS side. So plus 12y, after transposing it becomes minus 12y, then minus 4, then plus 20, after transposing it becomes minus 20 here. Just must aware of signs here. If you neglect the signs here, so the whole problem collapses. So what we have, 15y minus 12y is equal to 3y minus 24 here. Y is equal to minus 24 divided by 3. Y is equal to minus 8. So from this method we have to transpose, or we have to convert the complicated equation into simpler equation. So this is the one of the form of the linear equation in one variable. So let us move on to the next problem. Yes, so let us going to the next problem. So the problem tells us that, so present age of Ram and Shyam are in the ratio 2:3, and 10 years later the ratio of their age will be in the ratio 4:5. Find their present age. So whenever we got the ratio in this type, so I will always told you that, so 2:3 means there is a division of 2 by 3. So there will be a X factor. We have to take common from their ages and divide those ages. After dividing those ages, it will turn into 2:3. That means there is a common number, or there is a common multiple to both 2 and 3 is there. So I will consider that common term as a X factor. That means I will consider Ram's present age. Be 2x and Shyam's present age be 3x. So that means if we divide 2x by 3x, we got 2 by 3. That means these are in the ratio 2:3. So the first statement completed. So then we have to go to the next statement. And 10 years later means we have to add 10 to the both numbers, means their ages. So 10 years later, what happened 10 years later? 10 years later, Ram's age be 2x plus 10 years and Shyam's age be 3x plus 10 years. So after 10 years, Ram's age be 2x plus 10 years and Shyam's age be 2x plus 10 years. So up to this complete. Then the ratio of the ages will be in the ratio 4:5. That means, so after dividing this to their ages after 10 years, so their difference or their ratio turns into 4:5. Before 10 years, at present, their ratio are in the ratio, their ages are in the ratio 2:3, and after 10 years, their ages are in the ratio 4:5. So that means we have to write it in a equation form, that is 2x plus 10 divided by 3x plus 10 is equal to 4 divided by 5. So we have to solve this equation. Then after that we have to find the value of x here. So for that we have to cross multiply this equation. So here after cross multiplying, what we get? 5 into 2x plus 10 is equal to 4 into 3x plus 10. 5 into 2x plus 10 is equal to 4 into 3x plus 10 here. So we have to solve this equation and we have to find the x value. So that is 10x plus 50, 5 into 2, 10, 5 into 10, 50 is equal to 4 into 3, 12x plus 4 into 10, 40. So it's in the form of linear equation on both sides. So we have to convert it with a linear equation in one side and number on the other side. That is 10x. I will transpose this 12x to the LHS side. So it becomes minus 12x is equal to, I will transpose this 50 to the RHS side. It becomes minus 50. 40 minus 50. So after that what we have? 10x minus 12x is equal to minus 2x is equal to 40 minus 50 is equal to minus 10. Then I will transpose minus 2 to the RHS side, it comes to the denominator. Then x is equal to minus 10 by minus 2, x is equal to 5. So we got the value of x. From the value of x we have to calculate Ram's percentage and Shyam's percentage. So what is Ram's percentage? Ram's percentage be 2 into x is equal to 2 into 5 is equal to 10 years. Then what is Shyam's percentage? It's in the form of 3x. Shyam's present age be 3x is equal to 3 into 5 is equal to 15 years. Yes. So we got Ram's percentage be 10 years and Shyam's percentage is 15 years. So likewise it is in the form of 2 by 3. So 2:3. So again we have to check after 10 years whether it is in the ratio 4:5 or not. So after 10 years Ram's age will be 20 years and Shyam's age will be 25. So that means 5 into 4 is equal to 20, 5 into 5 is equal to 25. So that means the solution is correct here. So let us go to the next problem. Yes, the problem tells us that the denominator of a rational number is greater than its numerator by 8. If the numerator increased by 17 and the denominator decreased by 1, The number obtained is 3 by 2. Find rational number. So, in this type of problem, we have to take the part by part statements. So, after that, we have to convert it in the form of linear equations. So, firstly, I will part this blackboard here. So, firstly, we have to take the first statement. The denominator of a rational number is greater than its numerator by 8. So, the denominator is greater than numerator by how much quantity? 8 by 8. That means, so I will take the numerator as x, the denominator will be x plus 8 here. So this is simply, we have to write it in an expression form. So the first part of the statement clear. So then take the next part. If the numerator increases by 17 and the denominator decreases by 1, the numerator increases by 17 and denominator decreases by 1. That means we have to increase the denominator by 17. That means we have to add 17 here and we have to decrease the denominator by 1. That is, we have to subtract 1. So that means we got x plus 17 by x plus 8 minus 1. So then what we get here? So the number obtained is 3 by 2. That means the number is 3 by 2. So that means is equal to 3 by 2 here. So it comes into the linear expression form here. So after that we have to cross multiply here. So then we have to solve. Then we have to find the value of x and then we have to substitute in this equation. So after that we got rational number. So don't wait for me. So let us try it in your home. So just try. So let us pause the video here. So you have to try and find out that rational number. So then you have to verify whether it is right or wrong. So we have to solve. So firstly I will cross multiply this. So after cross multiplying, 2 is multiplied with here and this quantity is multiplied with 3. So that is 2 into x plus 17 is equal to 3 into x plus 8 minus 1. So 2 into x plus 17 is equal to 3 into x plus 7 because 8 minus 1 is 7. So again we have to multiply and we have to solve this part and also we have to solve this part. So 2x plus 34 is equal to 3 into x plus 3 into 7, 21. So we have to transpose x factor into LHS and number factors in the RHS. This equation is in the form of linear equation on both sides. We have to convert it in a linear equation on one side and number on the other side. So that is 2x. After transposing this to 3x plus 3x becomes minus 3x is equal to, so after transposing plus 34 it will convert minus 34, 21 minus 34. Then what we get here, minus 2x minus 3x means minus x is equal to 21 minus 34 means minus 13 here. That means x is equal to 13. So we got the value of x. Then we have to find out the rational number. So that means the rational number is x by x plus 8 is equal to 13 by 13 plus 8 is equal to 13 by 21. the 13 by 21 is our required rational number. So here we got 13 by 21 as the answer here. Yes. So likewise, so with the usage of linear equation in one variable, and here we have to transpose the terms here. So firstly we have to convert it in a linear equation on both sides. Then we have to convert it in a linear equation on one side and number on the other side. After that we have to solve the number or solve the equation. After that we have to substitute in a required quantity. So these are all about the linear equation in one variable. So a topic of 8th standard ends here. So thank you one and all. Be safe and stay home. Thank you.